My name is Dvir Abramovich. I'm chairman of the B'nai B'rith Anti-Defamation Commission. I was elected to this position in November 2012, and I'm delighted for the opportunity to tell you a little bit about the work of the Anti-Defamation Commission. For more than 30 years, the B'nai B'rith Anti-Defamation Commission has been on the front lines, remaining true to its mission of fighting anti-Semitism and other forms of bigotry and racism whenever and wherever they occur. As the country's leading Jewish human rights organization, the ADC has never wavered in its condemnation of anti-Semitism or in its defense of the Jewish people, and has remained a force for change and a champion for our country's values. We have been steadfast in our commitment to ensuring a safe and fair society for Australians of all faiths and cultures. On a daily basis, the ADC deals with complaints of anti-Semitism, monitors extremists, and works with other community groups as well as the police and government to take steps to expose this prejudice and to eradicate it. We also build bridges of communication and respect with a diverse range of faith and ethnic groups through school-based educational programs and interfaith initiatives that create avenues of understanding and dialogue. Sadly, anti-Semites are always looking for a new home to spread their vile and hate-filled messages. Anti-Semitism and other forms of bigotry never take a holiday. We continue to fight the anti-Semitism that lingers on the far fringes of society, and sometimes within so-called respectable circles such as the newspapers, radio, and TV. And although the ADC fights anti-Semitism in the short term, our aim is to change hearts and minds in the long term. The ADC will always speak out and challenge destructive prejudices wherever and whenever they appear. And this unwavering commitment means that we will be taking a holistic approach, using a range of creative tools, initiatives, and strategies to advance our core mission and effectively spread our message. This means conferences such as the one held at the Victorian Parliament, as well as seminars, proactive workshops, educational programs, news bulletins, policy papers, and high-level meetings and representations to relevant communal and governmental agencies. At the same time, we continue to monitor extremists, lobby for strengthening hate crime laws, provide training, offer assistance to the victims of hate incidents, and work to stop prejudice before it takes hold. Our purpose and mission is much more than just fighting anti-Semitism and racism. The B'nai B'rith ADC's long-standing tradition and goal is to promote respect, equality, and understanding among all Australians. And as such, we foster dialogue and close relationships with religious leaders so as to build bridges of communication with a diverse range of communities of every faith and culture. Such important work hopefully means that the Jewish community and other faith communities stand up for each other in difficult and testing times, and will champion the idea that diversity is strength, that we can all do our part by speaking against bigotry. The Multi-Faith Future Leaders Program has been running for 6 years. About 30 young adults ranging in age from 20 to 30 come together for a 3-day residential program in country Victoria. Participants from Christian, Muslim, Jewish, Hindu, Sikh, Baha'i, Buddhist, and Indigenous Australians share their personal stories, learn leadership skills including public speaking, conflict resolution, and relationship building. Several of the participants are refugees from Sri Lanka, Afghanistan, and Burma. They tell of their journey to Australia and of the life and family they left behind. This program has proven to be a very effective program. Graduates of the program have not only become ambassadors for the values and work of the B'nai B'rith Anti-Defamation Commission, but have returned to their respective communities with a better understanding of Judaism and other faiths. They realize the importance of celebrating difference. They become pivotal vehicles of education and transformation within their own circles, and are the voices of reason when incidents of misunderstanding or prejudice occur. This is a tremendous outcome and achievement for the ADC. This program cultivates friendships between various faith groups. It creates positive conversation, and it breaks down barriers. Thinking about my plans for the future of the ADC, I want the ADC to remain the country's premier Jewish human rights organization, combating anti-Semitism and all forms of racism and bigotry through advocacy, information, and education. These have been always our traditional areas of focus. Under my leadership, the ADC will continue to be at the forefront of fighting against hate-motivated crimes, as well as being a valuable and prime source of knowledge for the media, government, police, schools, and the public. At the same time, we will keep promoting the values of fairness, inclusion and dignity for all Australians, regardless of what they look like, where they came from, or what their last name is.